What's up, everybody? And today we're talking about the big three games, the big three trio FPS games that are coming out this fall and that you may want to pick up. Which one do you want to spend your $60 on? We're going to be talking about that today. The only thing we're missing on, which I've not played yet, is the Halo Infinite campaign. So I'm going to be talking about the multiplayer specifically, guys, okay? As you can see, I am wearing all my Halo merch in this video. I'm not wearing my fancy-dancy little Original Human active camouflage hat, which will be on sale very soon. I highly recommend you pick one up because they are very limited stock. I will let you know when they go on sale. Anyways, let me talk about these three games, right? We've got Halo Infinite, which is just the multiplayer right now. The campaign comes out on the 8th of December. We've got Battlefield 2042, which I've been playing a ton recently. And then we've got Call of Duty Vanguard, which I absolutely adored the story. So let's break this down. Let's actually start with Call of Duty Vanguard, and let's talk about that story. The story was one of the best Call of Duty stories they've done in a very long time, probably since the OG Black Ops and Modern Warfare games, if I'm honest with you. I think it was an absolutely fantastic story and a great place for them to expand on in the future. But is the story itself a carrier of the game? Like, is it something that's going to carry the game and make you spend $60 on? That's something you've got to decide. The multiplayer itself, I'm not a fan of. You can play it and try it in Warzone with the new map, but honestly, I think the multiplayer is very much lacking compared to what most Call of Duty multiplayers are. And I'm a big fan of Call of Duty, so that's something for me to say that takes a lot of guts. Like, I'm not a fan of the multiplayer, and it is what it is. The good thing with Call of Duty is if you play it just for the multiplayer, you only have to wait a year for another one, right? That's like the big thing. If you don't like this one, you can wait till next year. And the rumor is that the next one is going to be Modern Warfare 2, which is a sequel to the remake of Modern Warfare, not the OG Modern Warfare 2. Getting a little complicated these days, but that's the truth. And honestly, I genuinely think that if you don't like the multiplayer, you can honestly skip this one and wait till next year. With that being said, if you do want to just play the story, then go ahead and get the game, because it's worth the money. It really is for the story. The story is absolutely fantastic, and I will not shy away from that, even though, in my opinion, Call of Duty Vanguard is the least best of the three. The worst of the three, if I'm honest with you. Let's talk about Battlefield 2042. Now, Battlefield 2042's gameplay is a ton of fun. It's legitimately the best, I would say, most realistic military game on next gen consoles and current gen consoles. It's my favorite. I mean, you've got all the reminiscence of 1942, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, all in Portal. Portal, by the way, is what's carrying. Like, if the campaign is carrying Call of Duty, Portal is carrying Battlefield 2042 right now. It's absolutely phenomenal. The Hazard Zone is a little bit, it's a little bit bland, but we'll see where that goes in the near future. I feel like with Hazard Zone, if they wanted to do something where they compete with a Call of Duty Warzone, then they should have put it free. They should have made that free in some way, but I'm also no expert in that, so I can't really talk for it. With that being said, the regular multiplayer, the Conquest and all that lot, a ton of fun. It's genuinely a ton of fun. And if you're not into sci-fi like Halo, and you're only going to decide between Call of Duty and Battlefield, I just say go Battlefield this year. Wait another year for Call of Duty. That's totally fine. And I would say go for Battlefield. The cons of Battlefield 2042 is that it's lacking some features, right? So we haven't got the scoreboards in regular Conquest, and we're lacking a few bits and bobs. Like the customization isn't as nice as I would have liked it. It can be a little bit buggy in sometimes. You can't find a server in regular Conquest. You can't search for servers. You just have to join games, which is just a little bit meh. That's why Portal is doing so well, because in Portal you can search for servers and stuff like that. So if you're in for it for a mix of Portal and just having a bit of fun, I reckon Battlefield 2042 has a lot of potential. The bugs are going to get ironed out eventually. It's going to take time, but the bugs will get ironed out in that game, and you can look at the past games to say that that's the truth, because Battlefield 5, they put in, I forgot what it's called, the Pacific, I think it was, which I didn't play, which I heard raving reviews about. So it's obvious that they can turn these games around. And if Battlefront 2 which was very controversial when it came out, made by the same people. They turned around and made that game into something fantastic. So they can certainly do that with Battlefield 2042, okay? So if you're looking for a fantastic, more gritty military experience, Battlefield 2042 is the place for you. Now, my favorite, Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite, guys, released. They were so confident that it was not buggy, that it was so polished, that it was so fun, that they released it like 3 weeks early, the multiplayer. It's free, so you can try it without any strings attached. You don't have to pay. You don't have to do anything apart from download it and have some fun, okay? The only thing you do need to do is have an Xbox or a PC, because it's the only one that's not on PlayStation of the three. So if you are a PlayStation fanboy, go for Battlefield 2042. If you've got both consoles, if you've got access to at least an Xbox or a PC, I highly recommend you at least download the multiplayer and try it. I think there is some things that still need to be ironed out. The battle pass system is a little bit too slow. So it really does give an incentive for people to pay for the battle pass, which kind of sucks in a way. But they are ironing that out. They've already been tweeting about it and ironing it out. It's more than what Battlefield's been doing about their problems. They've not really been communicating as well as the Halo community. So the least you can do is download the multiplayer and try it for free, which is brilliant, really, isn't it? It's probably the best way to sell you on a game. But with that being said, even if you're not sure about the campaign, if you've got an Xbox and you have Game Pass, you can play it for free. So you don't really have to buy anything for Halo as long as you've got Game Pass. Like, you can just download the campaign when it comes out and play it for free. You can play the multiplayer for free. You don't have to buy anything, which is brilliant, which is absolutely fantastic. So not only is it incredibly polished, incredibly fun, can be as sweaty as you want it to be, but it's free. It's free, guys. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And in my opinion, that's why I think Halo this year is going to absolutely dominate. It doesn't mean, 5 years down the line, Portal and Battlefield 2042 may end up being the one of the best military games out there, one of the best FPS games out there. It might improve and add games to Portal, and it might get incredible. That's cool. But right now, this fall, coming up to Christmas, if you're deciding on a console and you've got Forza 5, which we're not talking about that today, but how well it is doing, you've got Halo, you can play Battlefield, you can play Call of Duty on it, it looks like Xbox is going to be the selling console. If you've got PlayStation, you can't play Halo. You can only play Battlefield or Call of Duty, but they do have stuff coming out in the future. So there's a little bit of lenience there on which one you want. In my opinion, guys, if you're going to try any of the FPS games out this year, out of the big trio, try Halo. It's free. Try it. You can try the Warzone multiplayer, and if you do like the gameplay of Vanguard, I highly recommend the story because it's phenomenal. But if you're looking for a fun, nitty-gritty, quick experience in an FPS game, Halo is the place for you. It is phenomenal. And that's all I gotta say. So in my opinion, it goes Halo, Battlefield, Call of Duty. Next year, let's see if it changes. There'll be no Halo next year, no Battlefield next year. It'll just be Vanguard. So it'll just be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or whatever it's called, Vanguard 2 or whatever they do. So there's going to be a new game next year if you don't like this Call of Duty, and that's totally fine. But with Halo, you're going to have to wait another 6 years. Battlefield, you're going to have to wait another 4 or 5 years or something like that. Enjoy them while they're here. It's a good year for FPS games. Members, you're beautiful. You're amazing. I love you. I couldn't do this without you. I honestly couldn't make videos every single day if it wasn't for these members right here. So thank you for supporting the channel as much as you do. I truly appreciate it. Links down below to all of my socials, including the 2 different YouTube channels, OriginalHuman Geek and OriginalAdventures. Check them both out. If you want to become a member and join the private Discord, it's for guardsmen and officers. We play a bunch of Halo together, a bunch of Battlefield together. It's going to be a ton of fun this year, getting all in games, getting a bit sweaty in the lobbies. It's going to be a ton of fun. Until next time, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.